Welcome to Trail Shoes Reviewed. Today we're reviewing one of the most popular max cushion trail shoes on the market, the HOKA Stinson 7. Now we're going to break down the key features of this shoe, whether you want to use it for hiking, for walking or for long distance running. There's some pros and some cons to this shoe that you need to know about before you pick it up, and I'll break down all of these for you in this video. So first of all, let's look at the midsole. So we've got 45 mils in the rear foot, 40 in the forefoot, giving you a 5 mil drop. So that's loads and loads of padding underneath your foot, and it's the most amount of cushion that you'll find in any of the HOKA shoes on the market at the moment. So with 45 mils under your foot, it's really good at absorbing impact and vibration, and with a 5 mil drop it gives you a nice even distribution of pressure across your foot. Having 40 mils of cushion under your forefoot is really good protection, one from rocks and from roots that might stick up into your foot, and although it doesn't have a rock plate, it's super stiff in there, so there's not much give, not much bend for when you're going uphill, so it really helps with that traction. And speaking about traction, we got 3 mil multi-directional lugs underneath the shoe. We don't have the Vibram Mega Grip that we see in the Speedgoat 6, but we've got ample grip if you want to use it from road to trail, or if you want to use it for light to moderate trails. So if you're looking for a shoe that provides lots of traction on deep wet mud or on wet rocks, this isn't the shoe for you. Also, because it's such a broad and max stack shoe, if you're looking for a nimble shoe that fits in between different cracks and crevices, or is really good at changing direction, this isn't an excellent option for you either. What this midsole is great for is all day comfort if you want to stand for long periods of time, if you want to go for long hikes, if you want to go for those longer distance runs, ultramarathon distance runs, and you're looking for a really comfortable shoe. However, it's worth keeping in mind that it's around 360 grams for a size 9 men's US, so it's by no means a light shoe. If you're looking for a lighter HOKA alternative, you might look at something like the HOKA Challenger 7. And as we move up the shoe, there's some important keynotes. So in between the midsole and the upper, we've got a H frame, so it's very similar to what we see in the HOKA Gaviota 5, the running version, and that's a form of stability. So it's denser foam that sits on either side of the shoe and across the middle, providing torsional stability and stability along either side. So when your foot tries to excessively pronate, if you're someone who struggles to control that motion, it keeps you centered in the shoe as you move. So it's a really key stability feature, and we've got some large sidewalls on the inside and the outside around the heel. These come up, cradle your heel to help control that motion when you initiate contact with the ground. They're coupled up with a stiff heel counter. Again, it wraps around your ankle, helping to control those pronation moments, providing subtle stability when you walk, hike or run in these shoes. And on top of the shoes, in the toe box, we've got one of the widest fitting toe box in the HOKA shoes. So we've got loads of space in there in the normal fit for your toes to display, and it tapers nicely and shouldn't bother the majority of the population. We've got some overlay to add some protection and durability to the top of the upper. However, it's relatively soft on the toe box, so we're not getting any protection there if we kick any branches or roots. And we've got a nice engineered mesh on top. We've got a padded tongue that provides an excellent lockdown, and we've got loads of padding around the heel cup, and as we mentioned, the stiff heel counter. So overall, if you want to use this as a shoe for walking on grassy terrain or for light technical trails, this is an excellent option for you. When it comes to running, because of its weight, you can use it for longer distance runs, but you won't be able to use it for faster workouts, more race pace workouts, because that weight of the shoe with all the cushion underneath is going to really affect the pace that you can do in terms of how much you can pick it up. Overall, it's an excellent shoe if you're looking for max comfort, if you're looking for a wide fitting trail shoe, and if you're looking for plenty of protection underneath your forefoot in a shoe that doesn't have a rock plate. If you have any questions on them, please drop them in the comment section below. We've got links to the shoe for Amazon if you want to check out the latest prices in the description. Otherwise, like and share and subscribing makes a massive difference to the channel, and thank you very much for watching.